100%.
I mean,
not enough space, not enough resources,
right.
and then most of the people don't even speak or know how to interpret the natural English.
The English
You're
from
right.
the indigenous languages. So it's like I don't know, but this sounds like a preface for a conflict.
What's good, y'all? It's the Demouchets React, and we're back with another video. Who we got today, C?
Today we are back with another American reaction.
Let's go.
We have shared Liberia before, but it wasn't presented very well with the video that we were reacting to. So you guys sent us this, so we're super excited about it. If you're new to us and we're new to you, make sure you scroll down, hit that subscribe button, and turn on the post notification bell because we're on the road to 100K. And we cannot get there without you guys, all right? Join the family. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
Liberia is the only country in the world formed by African Americans.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of Liberia and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The slaves were taken from Africa to America. They were deposited on the Gorée Island in Senegal. From Senegal, they carried them to America. They were tied and worked on a plantation. But they stayed so many years in America working on a plantation. But then after they have discovered the machine or the Industrial Revolution, that is, men used to brush and they used to plant the cotton. They discovered a machine that can brush the whole area for one day, while the human being brushed it for 3 months. So there was no need. So then they decided. But before that happened, there was a man by the name of Paul Coffey. Paul Coffey was a Negro of New Bedford, the man of Negro and Indian parents. He was a man of ability and a wealthy merchant who spent 1,500 United States dollars, both entirely by himself, just to bring the slave back to Africa. By that time, the slave master never had the idea of bringing them to Africa. Paul Coffey brought the first batch of slaves to Africa and went back to America. Of course, when he got to America, he felt sick and he died. That is, his plan was never realized. American Colonization Society, ACS, from his work, they were formed in Washington, D.C., December 1816, for the sole purpose of bringing the slave back to where they came from. It was not coming to Liberia. They were not coming to Nigeria, nor Ethiopia, nor Ghana, nor Sierra Leone, nor La Côte d'Ivoire, but they were bringing them to Africa. So, when they landed on Sierra Leone, Shebrou Island. But when they got there, the Sierra Leone government, under the governorship of Governor Charles McCarthy, by that time, Sierra Leone was under British colony. They were colonized by British. And to see a foreign person, American, black American, or Negro, landing on there was somehow suspicious. So they were to do the political motives. And of course, they denied them. They never settled well. Notwithstanding, some of them stayed there for some time, and malaria, mosquito bite some of them died. Of course, the frustration got them. Then they started driving along the west coast of Africa. They drove along this side. This is a cape, go straight into the sea. Then, of course, they came back and saw the piece of water going inland, which is the Stockton Creek, and they landed on the Providence Island, they landed there, no permission, no request, nobody asked them to stay there, but they landed there peacefully. They put their suitcases down, their water they had, they put everything down. They stayed there for 3, 4, 5 hours, almost a day. Then, of course, when they got there, you see him, you see this man, so young Liberian, then he knelt down. He said, praise God, we have reached home. And he says, the sweet land of liberty. this is my land, this is our land, our people's land, our forefathers' land. This is what he's saying. They were happy as compared to Sierra Leone. They were tormented in Sierra Leone as compared to Liberia. They asked for no permission. Nobody gave them the permission. But so as a result, the first name for students, some of you here are students, and so some of you are students here. The first name they gave the island was Perseverance Island. That was the original name.
Oh, wow.
The Persevere loved the island, and they were sinking gloriously, glorious land of liberty. And
the first name.
Yes. Perseverance
About to get deep, y'all.
Island.
Yeah.
That is so significant and powerful. But I wanted to point out to you guys, all throughout, school age children, maybe not now, but when we were young, we always heard, y'all know, go back to Africa. We never heard of the United States sending the enslaved people back to Africa. We never heard of that.
Yeah, because when we first heard it on our channel, watching the video that you guys sent us, we was shocked to say, wow, so you mean to tell me when it was free, they just say, hey, send them back?
Right. Right. Even Sierra Leone, we just learned that for the first time. And of course, in the United States, 50 states, 50 different curriculums. So it's I just wish we would have learned this.
But it don't make sense to me, though, because whenever they were taken into slavery and it was in America and then it was being used to, tend to the fields, as soon as they became free, they started to use what they knew to build their own environments. And then the white man was like, hey, you know what? Yeah, let's send them back to Africa. And I'm like, how can you... It just don't make sense. How can you take somebody from a location and then when you see them in a position to be free and prosper, you want to stop them from doing that and then send them back to where they was already doing good?
Well, they did have hard times after the emancipation.
Yeah.
They were having hard times. And I don't know if he said the date. He did say 1816. Something like that. I don't know, but the man, look, they had a plan. Let's continue to watch.
They landed here. So you can see the ship back here. This is the ship Elizabeth that brought them. It came with 88 immigrants from the diaspora. They landed on the island. Then they stayed there. They and the settlers, they and the indigenous, the native, they worked together. They got there, but the question was, who is going to interpret? Our people were never educated. Literally, they were educated, but not literally educated. They couldn't understand English. And the indigenous couldn't speak Degola. They couldn't speak Bassa, neither Kru, nor Va, nor Pele. But then, my children, it was a man by the name of King Saboso, or Mandingo trader. He was a trader. He worked along with the Spanish people. He worked along with a lot of people. He was the interpreter between the indigenous and the people. He put them together, and they all worked together. And they honored the cotton tree, which is down now. They went under the cotton tree, and they made peace. And then, of course, later on, they accepted them on the land. But as they were there, more ships started coming in. They came with Nautilus. It came with unspecified number of people. The island is 11.22 acres. It couldn't accommodate everybody. So they talked to the indigenous, and they allowed them to come on the mainland. They settled around Water Street. You know Water Street? Waterside area. There where they landed. They stayed there, and they moved there. Then, of course, they started moving.
I don't know. It's starting to look like a conflict going to happen.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Not enough space, not enough resources.
Right.
And then most of the people don't even speak or know how to interpret the natural English.
The English from the indigenous languages. So it's like, I don't know. But this sounds like a preface for a conflict. Yeah. I like that they was working together, though.
Yeah, they made peace.
Yeah.
Right. They made peace.
They welcomed them in.
So as a result, you will see them. As you see here, this is a canoe. And this guy, child, is wounded. And this one is feeling sorry for the wounded. What happened? Well, after they were allowed them to come on the mainland, there were some other native people that were not happy with the idea. When the men went in the bush to look for food, the indigenous, some of the native people came and attacked them. So this is Matilda Newport. Matilda Newport was there, taking care of the people and walking along. They heard him, And of course, she used the cannon or pipe. The pipe, he put fire here and then it exploded. It killed a lot of our people. It made some of them run away. So then, when everything settled, they used to consider her as heroine for killing our people. So because our people were not educated, they passed law that every year, December 1st, was Matilda to be celebrated as Matilda Newport Day. So we used to celebrate it. Not until in the 80s, when G. Barker Matthew, you know about Barker Matthew? You know about Twan Ray? You know about Eben Sawyer? H. Bowman Formula Jr.? They said, no, you cannot kill our people, and then we celebrate for you. So they went on to do that, revoked that legislation. So right now, do we celebrate Matilda Newport Day? No, it's not there. It's not in existence. You see, so this is how it is like. Now, until then, we have Thomas Buchanan. After the Lenin, we have Commonwealth period, which was headed by Thomas Buchanan. He was one of the settlers from America. He became the governor of, let's say, Monrovia. He was the governor of Liberia. So he stayed there now until 1840 something we had our election. And this man was elected as the first president of the Republic of Liberia, Joseph Jenkins Roberts. From America straight. He was not born here. From America, he was African American. Almost mulatto. Was a mulatto. He became the first president of Liberia. Here, the greeting, the indigenous greeting.
That's wild to me.
And here in the States, slavery wasn't even outlawed yet. And they had already sent some people to Africa, but it's like they went there. At first it was going all good, and basically they colonized them.
Yeah, they came back. They followed.
It's like the African Americans like what is that like?
This is a little like.
What is?
I don't know.
How do you guys feel like today? Like how? I don't even know how to construct a sentence that I want the question. But how is it like? Is it still tension? You know, like when it comes to, Africans and African Americans, it's tension between the two perceptions and how they feel about the other side.
Right.
How do Liberians, indigenous Liberians, feel towards the African Americans who went back? History just be pulling them apart.
In our local area, with a specialization, our tradition. Greet them like this.
Like the Zulus.
Yeah.
This is what they introduced to them. They are part of our society. No discrimination.
Fine. Yeah.
So this is the flag of Liberia. Was hosted August 24. Every year, August 24 is our national flag day. It has 11 stripes, red, white, and blue. And it was made by 7 ladies, headed by what? Susanna Lewis. She was the head from America. So you can see here, August 24 is celebrated as our national flag day every year. America has 50-odd stars, but we have only 1 star. The red stands for valor, white stands for purity, the blue in the red corner stands for the then dark continent of Africa, and of course, the star stands for the lone star of Liberia. Most of the things you see in Liberia from America. In Liberia, we have Virginia. In America, we have Virginia. In America, we have Maryland. In Liberia, we have Maryland. We have Louisiana in America. Louisiana in Liberia.
Really?
We have Mississippi.
Where my Louisiana people at?
Even the Mississippi.
That's crazy.
But that all came from
different.
Whenever they went back though, that's how that all started though. Like that guy Joseph, I think his name was Joseph, becoming president.
Wow, they made a mini America.
Basically, South America.
No, Maryland is north.
North. Oh well, okay, yeah. But then he got the whole like main of the South. But okay.
In the United States, we have Mississippi in Liberia.
Man, yeah, let's go ahead and get in this comic session and let's spark it up a little because I need a little more insight on all of how this actually played out. This is
interesting.
This is deep.
Interesting. It definitely is. I follow a person who's from Liberia on TikTok, and like she's just so beautiful. She cooks, and she's such a sweet person, and like her complexion is just so chocolate and so beautiful, and y'all know I love skincare, and so like yeah. But I would have never thought Liberia was like this. That's different for us.
It's good to hear from this angle, though.
Yes, definitely, because the other video had us like, what?
How'd that go? Yeah, it's a little too much.
Yeah, we heard a little bit more of the truth.
Yeah.
So we hope you guys enjoyed this video with us. Like this video, subscribe, turn on the post notification bell. We have enabled our super thanks if you like support the channel that way, as well as our join feature to become a VIP member of the channel. Send in a reaction request through our description box below, and we'll see you soon.
Peace.